Hey guys, welcome back to Golf Ball Addicts here with another product review for you. This one, of course, if you read the title, is Short Par 4, which I'm sure at this point you've probably seen an advertisement for, either scrolling through your Instagram, scrolling through your Facebook. If you haven't, what it is Short Par 4 is essentially another subscription box. As you know, subscription boxes are very popular nowadays. You can get subscription boxes for whiskey, clothing, t-shirts, the coffee, everything. I mean, there's subscription boxes for everything nowadays. But of course, golfers need that too. So Short Par 4 said, hey, we're going to get you some clothing monthly. This is not the only box that is a subscription box for golf. There is another one called Mully Box, and there's a few others as well. I will be reviewing those eventually. But for now, it's Short Par 4. And I've been using Short Par 4 for probably, I think this is my fifth box now, fourth or fifth box. I can't keep track. It's been a few months. But I have had an experience with it. I'm not going to tell you how the experience was yet, but I wanted to share with you. I recently got my most recent box, and I wanted to just open it, show you guys what I got, kind of compare it, review it, things like that. So on Short Par 4, the way you do it is you go onto their website. You're going to take a short survey. They're going to ask you questions like, how do you want to dress? Do you want to dress conservative? Do you want to dress loud like Ricky Fowler, which is what I chose, of course? And they have a variety of different ways that they choose as far as conservative or moderately conservative, things like that. All kinds of different options. They want to know your favorite golf ball brands and golf accessories you like, sizes, everything like that. You're just going to take that short quiz. And then after that, they ship once a month. They usually ship on the 15th of every month, and then you usually will get it. Like, I live here in Florida, so they're only an hour and a half away from me, so I get them on the 16th, but someone else might get them the 17th or 18th, things like that. So it's the same time every month. My impressions with the company so far have been very good. So this is a company that is another small business that kind of follows my channel brand. I support a lot of small, local businesses. This is a small group of guys that do this, and I want to go ahead and get something out of the way right now. I've had a couple different instances with their customer service, and it's phenomenal. I'm texting guys who work for the company. They're being honest with me. They're helping me out. More on that later. I have a specific story I want to share with you, but for now, I'm actually just going to go ahead and get my box here. As you can see, I have opened it. I've peeked inside, but I got this actually about a week ago at this point. I'm a little behind the ball, but I'm going to go ahead and just open it up, show you guys what I got, and we're going to kind of compare, is the value worth it? Which is a great point because, I didn't mention it before, but this box is $60. This is $60 a month. This is not something that's cheap. It's not something that's a great, value as far as 20, 30 bucks a month. This is for something that, honestly, at $60 a month, when I first viewed it, it was something that I thought, okay, this has to be something I really need, because if it's not, $60 a month is too much. That's quite a bit of money for a monthly subscription. Not everybody's going to be able to afford that. So let's see if the value matches up. If you can get a good value for the price you're paying, it might be worth it to some of you. But honestly, $60 is not something everyone's going to do. You might have to do a bi-monthly thing, a quarterly thing, something like that. But for now, let's just see what we got before we overreact. So I'm going to open it up here. All right, first item. Excellent. So this is really neat. So this is a U.S. Open 2020 winged foot hat. So as you know, the U.S. Open just happened this last weekend. Just a few days ago, Bryson DeChambeau won. A great victory for him. But remember, I got this a week ago, so this would have been something that I could have worn in anticipation for the Open coming up. Great job with that. Beautiful navy cap. Got the winged foot. Got the USGA. Excuse me. Got the USGA on the side there. On the back, we have a beautiful American flag right there. Honestly, it's a great looking hat, and these types of hats, I've gotten them from Short Par 4 before. This is a New Era hat. Always super comfortable. I'm going to go ahead and try it on. Yeah, absolutely. I'm really comfortable. I really like them a lot. These hats usually go for about $30, $35, so that's, out of the gate, that's impressive. It's nice to have a little memorabilia from the Open. I don't really have any memorabilia as far as the Open or the Masters or anything like that, so awesome to see that so far. Let's see what else we got. All right, so next up, we have a little bag. This looks like a golf ball bag. Essentially something you just put your tees and your balls in. Just a Short Par 4 logo. They have a really great logo. I do enjoy their logo. Just a nice little tee. It's a very simplistic, modern design. But yeah, just a little bag. These normally run about $10, so just something on the inside. It's lined. It feels really good. So this is definitely something that it's got a little clip on it as well. So this is definitely something I could see myself hooking to my bag. and putting some extra things in there that maybe they'll fit in my bag. All right, so next up we have a sleeve of golf balls. So these are the TaylorMade soft response golf balls. These are not the tour response golf balls, so these are more the beginner, senior type balls. But honestly, I mean, still 3 golf balls, and that's nice. These golf balls go for $24.99 a dozen, so I'm going to guess the value in here somewhere around $7.99, $6.99, something like that. But hey, it's good to try out. Maybe I'll review it for the channel. So it's always nice to get golf balls. Hey, like I said, I'm a golf ball addict, so always nice to see these in the box. All right, so next up, this is actually a divot tool. I have been needing a really good divot tool. I really like this one a lot. So just from looking at it initially, it looks like a nice metal, very polished design, looks good. And it's got a bottle opener on it, so that's awesome. Most of the time when I'm on the course, I'm drinking twist-offs anyway, but being able to have that option to use a bottle opener like that and have it in my pocket is nice. I know that they're not the first company to make a divot tool with a bottle opener, but it's nice to have. Most divot tools that are metal are anywhere between $10, $15, so there's a pretty good value there. I'd place it around $10. That's awesome. It looks really good. I cannot tell if that's a ball marker or not there. It might just be the logo. I might just go ahead and open that right here. Okay, cat's out of the bag now, so here it is. It is a ball marker. How about that? So that's awesome. Honestly, that's impressive. Getting a divot tool that has a ball marker on it, just metal, slips right in there, super cool. Got the short par 4 logo on it with the bottle opener. That's impressive. I've been looking for a good divot tool for a while. I'm very excited to get that. That's awesome. All right, guys, so the next thing with short par 4 is every month they give you a poker chip, which can be used as a ball marker. It's always a really cool design, but it's something that short par 4 actually either has a company make for them, or they make them, they design them, something, but they're always unique, and they're always very modern and vivid and cool. This one actually says US Open on it. It's got the trophy on the back. It's got the short par 4 logo with all the little trophies on it. It's really cool. I know it's just a poker chip, but honestly, I love getting these every month. It's just neat to see them and get them every month. Even if you order from shortpar4.com and order something individually without doing their box, they still give you one. It's awesome. I love getting them, so that's cool. It's cool to see the US Open one. All right, guys, so this next item, this is actually the biggest item of them all. Just looking at it right here, I'm very impressed. So this is a polo, and it is a Ralph Lauren polo. So this is a very premium quality. It feels very soft, and it is actually a US Open 2020 winged foot polo. It's got the logo right here on the side, right here on the chest. And honestly, this is awesome. I can't imagine what the value of this would be initially, but this is soft. This is a premium quality polo, and I'll tell you what, already just looking at it, I'm in love. It is so soft, very unique. This honestly looks like something that Justin Thomas would wear. He's the Ralph Lauren polo guy, so just looking at it initially, it just seems like something he would wear. Looks awesome. I cannot wait to try it out. But yeah, so that's the final item in here. And I got to say, this was a great month. I'm glad I decided to review it this month because this was a great month. This is probably the best month yet, looking at all these items. So real quick, before I get into the value of the items I got from this box and going over whether or not it's worth it, I did want to showcase some of the items I've gotten from previous boxes that I really did enjoy. First up, this was my first box ever. It was actually an Instagram ad that pulled me in. I didn't get anything else except the poker chip and these shoes. These are Callaway, navy. Actually, it was funny. At the time I did these, you didn't know what color you were going to get. It's a box of random things. Of course, that's how Short Par 4 works, is that it's a box of random things. It's a subscription service. You never know what you're going to get. It could have been one of 5 colors, and I was so hoping for the navy, and turns out I actually got the navy. And honestly, it's got the red bottom. It's a red, white, and blue theme. I love that. So these are one of my favorite shoes. I wear them on the course all the time. So this was really what got me started on Short Par 4, but love these. Another thing I got recently, this is actually a shoe bag, which, Short Par 4, I got it a couple months ago, but I don't use it for shoes because I usually just wear my shoes, go to the course. But I use it for golf balls. I put tees in here, training aids, just anything extra that I don't really need to take to the course all the time, backups. I put this under my bed. It's a great bag. It feels great. Honestly, one of the best things I've gotten. I really enjoy it. And then this was from the previous month. I'm sure you've seen me wear this polo once or twice. It is by far my favorite polo. I get tons of compliments on it. And as you can see, I mean, it's got the little beer mugs on there, the lobsters, the limes. It's just so fun. It's modern. It's wild. It's Ricky Fowler, you know, and that's the one I chose when I went on there and took the quiz. So they sent me this. This is one of my favorites. So I've gotten some really cool stuff over the last few months. All right, so did some research, tried to figure out how much value are these things if you went and bought them at the store, because that's really what all this is about. Are you saving money? Short Par 4 promises that, hey, you're buying this in a subscription, so you're actually going to save all kinds of money. That's their whole marketing premise. So I'm going to test that. Is that true? So honestly, just looking at the things I got, I can already tell you they're off to a good start. I did some research on the internet, you know, just researching what I got. You know, first of all, the polo. This polo, I couldn't find exactly this polo online. I'm not sure that it's being sold, but Ralph Lauren golf polos go from anywhere between $50 and $100. Based on the winged foot edition, I'm going to go ahead and put it at a value about $60. That's at the low end, guys. I mean, this easily could go for 80 or 90. I've seen on websites, Fanatics, things like that, even Ralph Lauren's website, they could go for more than 60. But based on what I've seen, if you're a really good value bargain shopper, you could probably pick one up for 60. So I'm just going to put it at 60. But honestly, that's already the price of admission. So this polo, we're already there, which means everything we're getting beyond that is bonus. So like I said, already they're off to a great start. I love the polo. Next up is the hat. The hat actually had, I've taken it off now, but the hat actually had a sticker on it for $32.99. I have checked that. That is accurate. Most winged foot 2020 hats are going for about $30 to $42, somewhere in that range. So $32.99 was the price tag on here. That seems accurate. So that's $33. So already we're in the positive $33. Just the hat and the polo alone, you've saved some money significantly. So that's awesome. You know, as I said before, we got the golf balls in there. The golf balls are probably, you know, honestly, $7 or $8. You know, it's $25 a dozen. So if you get a sleeve of 3, you know, you figure $25 divided by 4, you're looking at $6 per 3 balls. So all in all, not a bad deal there. So at this point, again, we're just raking in the extras. Poker chip, maybe $2. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much a poker chip. Most people I don't think would pay for a poker chip unless it meant something to them. But overall and all, having a poker chip, $2. I'm just going to throw a price on it. That might not be accurate, but still. The divot tool, like I said before, I'm putting the $10 price tag on it. So now that I know that this has a ball marker, it's probably worth more than that. But I'm going to go ahead and just put it at the bottom end of $10, only because it is short par 4. It's not Callaway. It's not, you know, Vice Golf or something unique or cool that when people see it, they're going to be like, oh, wow. Most people are not going to know what this is, so I have to define it kind of as a generic brand. So all in all, I'll say $10. I think it's worth every bit of $10. But all in all, great divot tool there. And then, of course, the little bag. You know, the little bag, most ball bags you can buy on Amazon for $7 or $8. They're not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and place this value at $7 because the quality is pretty good compared to some of those cheapies I've seen. But again, we're talking about a generic brand. So on the low end, keeping in mind that I've gone low end for everything, we are at a running total with this being $7 or $8. We're looking at about $120 in that range, give or take. So you pay $60 a month, you get $120 worth of stuff, and that's on the low end. So honestly, the value's there. I'm a value guy. You guys know that. So honestly, I'm very impressed with all of this stuff as far as being worth the value. Now, I will say that this is the best box I've seen. So maybe that's a step in the right direction. I'm going to continue to get these boxes, and I'm going to show you guys, you know, what I get every month. But this is by far the best box I've seen. So that's awesome. Right. So again, earlier I had mentioned the customer service. These guys are awesome. I'm going to tell you a quick story of why their customer service is so good. So my second month in, I got my second box. It was good. It was okay. It wasn't right what I was looking for. I mean, I enjoyed the items, but I was actually looking at the time for shorts and hats. I didn't have a lot of those, and I didn't get either in the first box or the second box. So I actually tried to cancel, and you have to actually text one of the members to cancel. And he was very upfront. He was like, hey, I want to know why you're canceling so we can improve. I told him, I said, hey, I was looking for hats, I was looking for shorts, and honestly, I didn't get any of those the first 2 months. I was a little disappointed, so I just can't justify the $60 a month. He says, well, hey, I tell you what, I'm so sorry about that. It is random items, and we're trying to work it and get more of a variety. I'm going to give you $10 off this next month, and just give me one more chance. Give me one more chance, and we'll see what we can do. So he actually gave me a coupon code that works for $10 off. There are a lot of coupon codes out there as well, so you can always look to see if you can get it for $50 a month instead of $60, but I'm not going to go into that because that's coupon codes. You kind of have to scour, but just be wary of that. But anyway, so he gives me $10 off. I have $50 that I spent for the month on that, and I only got 2 items in the next month's box. So initially I was like, only 2 items. I was like, whoa. When I shook the box, I was like, there's nothing in here. All right, I'm going to show you these here. So I got 2 items. The first one was this Travis Matthew hat. And this Travis Matthew hat I valued. I looked it up. I actually found it online. It was $40. So right out of the bat, this is it just looks like a plain hat. If you don't know anything about Travis Matthew, they're a golf brand that is sold mainly through Dick's and Golf Galaxy, but he ventures out. You can also get them at Nordstrom, things like that. But it's a very premium golf brand, very high dollar. And I'll be honest with you, very comfortable. This hat is by far my favorite hat. I absolutely love it. It is so comfortable. It is so cool. It matches all my outfits. I love it. So when I got this, I was like, holy cow. I told him I needed a hat. He sent me a hat. That's awesome. But he didn't just send me a hat. He also sent me these shorts, which initially I was like, just shorts and a hat. I was like, okay, well, that doesn't seem like the value's there. But no, again, we're talking about Travis Matthew red board shorts. So what that means, if you don't know, is that not only are these great, comfortable golfing shorts, they're shorts you can wear to the mall, they're shorts you can wear to Walmart, and you can even swim in them, which is significant. I've actually swam in these in the pool once or twice to see. They are so comfortable. I love them. They're my favorite shorts to wear, and of course they are the bright red because I chose Ricky Fowler, so they always send me loud and bright stuff. And that meant a lot to me because, again, I've said this before, but that's why I support local business, because you can't do that with a corporation. You can't text them and say, hey, this is what I was looking for. I'm disappointed. I was just looking for something better. And then he took the time to make sure and say, hey, this guy's looking for shorts and hats. Let's give him a short and a hat. And the next month I got this box. I was so overjoyed with it. These are 2 of my favorite items I've got from Short Par 4. So honestly, guys, for $60 a month, for the customer service and everything you're getting, it's a pretty good value. So ultimately, here's going to be the thing. Who is Short Par 4 for? Well, that's kind of a toughie because, one, there's going to be 2 types of people that really are for it. The first one's going to be the guy that, honestly, $60 doesn't matter to you. If you're sitting at home right now counting your Benny Frankies and you're like, oh man, $60, I make that every breath. Well, then you need to be doing Short Par 4. It's incredible. You get a great value. It's fun. It's exciting. Whenever I get a box, I'm so excited to see it in the mail and come home from work and rip it open and look at all the stuff I got. It's like being a kid on Christmas. It really is. I enjoy it. It's such a fun monthly experience. And if the money doesn't matter to you, do it. Trust me. It's so fun. It's so great. And the guys do such a great job with it. The other part of this gets a little tricky, and that's the I can't afford $60 a month. And I understand that because I'm in that boat. I've been in that boat, and I get it. So who's it going to apply for there? Well, here's what I would recommend. If you can't do it monthly, but you could do it every other month, do it, because you're going to be able to get some more clothing items, more variety, some brands you didn't know. You're going to learn. You get to try out new stuff, get new equipment. It's a good overall investment, I think, if you can do it. They also do one quarterly as well, which is every 3 months. That's something you can do as well. So this isn't something that you have to feel, I have to do this every month. I have to get a box every month. You don't. There's all kinds of options as far as skipping. They make it super easy to skip a month if you don't want to. They make it super easy to do a quarterly box. They have all those tools there. So if you're someone who can't swing it all the time, then that's it. If you're looking at me still and you're like, look, I just don't know if I can justify $60 because I know I can go to Ross or whatever and get a knockoff polo for $10, then maybe you should stick with the knockoff polo. I get that. Like I said, I've been there. But honestly, guys, this is the best way I've seen that you can get actual, real quality, legit, not knockoff product for a great value and make it fun. It's a fun experience. I've enjoyed having it for the 4 months. I'm going to continue to use it. I'm going to continue to show you guys what I get in case you're on the fence about it. But yeah, overall, a great experience. I love the customer service. and I would recommend it to anyone who can afford it. You know, it might also be good for birthdays. You know, if your birthday's coming up or Christmas and something, you say, hey, I want 3 months of Short Power 4, or I want 2 months of it, whatever. It's a great experience. I've really enjoyed it, and I can't recommend it enough, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, it helps out the channel so much. I'm getting you more content like this. And as always, guys, keep watching to keep saving. Thank you so much.